Hello, everyone. Glad to be here. We build robots which make food automatically. I started the company around 3 years back when I got tired of making my food at home. The first robot I built made Indian food. That's the kind of food my wife and I eat at home. And I had this robot which could automatically make my South Indian curries for me. I used to push a few buttons, go and watch TV. Didn't make my wife very happy, but it was great. It was great tasting food. So I was going around showing off this robot to a bunch of people, and I met this guy who owned 15 McDonald's stores. And he said, instead of building an Indian food robot for your home, why don't you make a salad-making robot for my restaurant? Because he felt that would help his stores quite dramatically. And he invested his own money in us, and that's how we started getting into salad-making robots, which is our first product. So our team, besides me, we have Rich Page, who built the first Macs at Apple. He was an Apple fellow in the 80s. When Steve Jobs left Apple to start Next, Rich was his co-founder and VP engineering. He performs a role similar to what Eric Schmidt did at Google. I hadn't started a company before, and I'd never fundraised before, and Rich helped me a lot in the early days. And we have Charlie Ayers, who set up the food program at Google. He's one of the top celebrity chefs here in the US. He is super excited about robots, and he is on our team as well. We have Dorothy Kudia, who's our VP engineering. She was VP of automation at Middleby, which is the biggest food equipment company in the world, 8 billion in market cap. She came to me 6 months back and said, hey, we want to acquire you. And I said, we want to hire you. And you know who won. She came, joined us. And we have Slayton as well, and we have a team in China which handles our manufacturing. We've raised around 8 million in total so far. It's from Foundry Group and Techstars Ventures, and every funding round of ours has been oversubscribed. So back when I first started the company in 2014, a lot of people thought I was just having fun building something just like that. But after that, they increased the minimum wage from $9 to $15. And after that, we became everyone's favorite company. And a lot of other people started companies looking at robots as well after that. We have some of the basic IP in the space. Our food platform can be used for many, many types of applications. And we've got, I believe, the best brand as well. We've been recognized as a top company in that space by CB Insights. We were on the New York Times 2 weeks back. Fast Company this week came out with a new edition talking about robots being one of the top 10 innovations for restaurants in the past 100 years, along with McDonald's and the drive-thru. And they listed Chowbotics over there. So let me show you our first product, that's Sally. That's the robot. That's a standard convenience store salad. We're working with 5 of the top 10 convenience store chains in the world. You load up these canisters with fresh seasonal ingredients. And then you put them in the robot. It's all refrigerated. And you can choose more than 1,000 salads. You can customize your salads the way you want. If you want low calories because you want to lose weight before your wedding, this is perfect. And the robot automatically makes a salad for you. It's all near perfect portion control because it measures the weight before it dispenses as well. So in terms of how this helps a food service establishment, it's all customizable. We're doing one pilot right now at Sodexo, where they used to have box salads, and we found out they sell 3 times more salads once you have Sally, because it's all customizable, and millennials love customizable food. And you get more than 100 salads on a restaurant's menu. Typically, if you go to a fast food restaurant today, you got 3 or 4 types of salads. But if you've got a lot more options, that's better. It's much more hygienic than a salad bar, where you've got hundreds of people, often with dirty hands, touch the spoons and the food. Here, the end customer doesn't touch the food at all. You get food 24/7. We did a pilot at Uber, and they decided to buy machines after that. And they loved it because they don't have dinner service right now. And a lot of the engineers go home at 6 o'clock because they don't have dinner. And so with Sally, they think the engineers would work 2 hours more or something. And the ROI is pretty compelling there. And even in convenience stores, they love that. They love the 24/7 service. You have near perfect portion control. And this is one thing restaurant owners like. The average attrition in a fast food restaurant is more than 130% today. So if you got 10 people in a McDonald's, you have 13 resignations a year. And I like saying Sally doesn't quit her job and go anywhere else, and the restaurant owners love it. And you have a significant labor cost reduction as well. So we've done deployments. We did a pilot at Compass Group. They decided to buy it. They decided to buy the machine. We're working with Sodexo as well. And these are some of the top office cafeteria players in the country. We're working with 5 of the top 10 C-store chains, convenience store chains, because convenience stores are losing tobacco revenue in a big way. And robots like Sally are available 24/7. They need very little labor, and they provide fresh food. And we think of this as just a food platform, because if you think about it, you can use the same platform to do many other things, like yogurts, breakfast, cocktails, soups even. So pretty exciting, I believe. Thank you.